These hoes I wanna fight. Girl, you messy. Niggas ain't having no paper. Oh, you stressy. Mad cause don't get money. Oh, you jelly. Flex on all them folks. Petty. You need to hold some money again. Oh, you broke, bro. Oh, you smoking gelato. Oh, you smoke. Oh, he fronting you the weed. So you cap. So they book you for show. Like you rap. Oh, she do it with no hand. She a freak. Oh, 50 of y'all. So y'all was deep. Oh, you ain't know I was this fast. You was sleep. 17 produced this. Oh, he made beat. Racks in both my pockets. I got racks. Damn, shout out to fine. Oh, she a snack. Everybody know who you is. You got things. I ain't talking about a nigga. Oh, you lame. These hoes I wanna fight. Girl, you messy. Niggas ain't having no paper. Oh, you stressy. Mad cause don't get money. Oh, you jelly. Flex on all them folks. Petty. These hoes I wanna fight. Girl, you messy. Niggas ain't having no paper. Oh, you stressy. Mad cause don't get money. Oh, you jelly. Flex on all them folks. Petty.
Now my name is Ludacris. I got money. Now I ain't the best looking nigga, but you ugly. You like Flavor Flav, you a public enemy. Just bought a new AK, watch it lose its virginity. I need some sex, I swear I'm an addict. Cause I like them dances. I'm talking magic. Alakazam presto, I put them on notice. Now after I bust this nut, disappear like hocus pocus. I tell them beat it, like a Michael. She said it was Shark Week. Oh, you on your cycle. Damn, I was really hoping we could have some fun. Now I'm like Bay and J. I'm on the run. Southside walk it out. Oh yeah, we savage. I've had my share of fine hoes and I've had some average. Now I got the baddest. Cause them others was trice, bitch. Ludacris the legend. Say it twice, bitch.
These hoes I wanna fight. Girl, you messy. Niggas ain't having no paper. Oh, you stressy. Mad cause don't get money. Oh, you jelly. Flex on all them folks. Petty. These hoes I wanna fight. Girl, you messy. Niggas ain't having no paper. Oh, you stressy. Mad cause don't get money. Oh, you jelly. Flex on all them folks. Petty.
We say it's up, then it's up. Perfect timing, cause the diamond in my cup. Silent terrors on my ankles, always up. See you trolling in that shit, not weighing up. Lambo truck, and a flex of Princess Cup. On the G4, 50 by club. Top of the song, for the carrots in my nose. Never did fall, that number sell my soul. Cut them on soul, put in my home. Tricking it, put on straw, I might get your car, I'm sitting on the bar, me and my squad, I was tripping it, all of the 14 counts now. Baddest nigga in America. BBS has got my whole sprung. Jumping on the knock jet, 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 jumping on the knock. PS4, we gon' down them and fucking hoes. I'm on a walk, couldn't eat marbles in my doors. I can't change, I got a strap press on my ring. I'm on flake, me and my hoe, cooking bang. But I already got my thing. I was in the back seat, but I was switching lanes. Take me to head, bitch. Pull up at the clear. I say dead fresh, for my transport. 14 counts of drugs. Baddest nigga in America. America.
Big got my heart sprung. Rich and wealthy, say help is wealth, that means I'm dead. That's why they sweat me. Successful black man with a felony. But what you telling me? Don't hire me, so I bought the company. Bitch ain't shit funny. I'm not Bill Bellamy. They don't wanna see you ballin'. That's what you telling me. I know you niggas see me rollin'. That's what you telling me. Yeah, my diamond's colder. That's what you telling me. Gotta hit you with your cold shoulder. That's what you telling me.
Young and reckless, patient and waiting on you to test. Got these diamonds on me up in every section. Every nigga around me really with the step. Got a bitch look like Keisha, I call her Billy. These niggas gon' take it as if you let it. I'ma say it myself, I won't send a message. If he run up on me, I'ma up and stretch him. That money ahead of me, ain't seen a feeling, I think that they scared of me. 50 grand for a show if they headed me. Come to that money, you cannot compare to me. Stacking they check, I'm not spending my salary. You know that I'm with it, I swear ain't no capping me. They be running, the police be after me. I'm going under if I let them capture me. They won't smoke when I catch him, I got him. Straight out the no, bitch, I come from the bottom. Working that bitch, so she call me a doctor. He reach for my neck and get hit with the chopper. Sipping on drinking, I swear I ain't stopping. I pour a deuce up inside of my bottle. Asking for something, I ain't giving a dollar. Get shot in his face if that bitch got a problem.
Young and reckless, rich and wealthy. Say help is wealth, that means I'm deadly. That's why they sweat me. Successful black man with a felony. But what you telling me? Don't hire me, so I bought the company. Bitch ain't shit funny. I'm not Bill Bellamy. They don't wanna see you ballin'. That's what you telling me. I know you niggas see me rollin'. That's what you telling me. Yeah, my diamond's colder. That's what you telling me. Gotta hit you with your cold shoulder. That's what you telling me. Life is crazy, Gucci, frigid, human blizzard, gator, lizard. Thank the Lord. A quarter ticket just for 30 minutes. I'm so independent in Atlantic, like I own a building. Started off in JC Penney's, now I rock your Vinci. Talk convertible, walk my roof is in the trash. Thought that I was slow, now I'm right back on their ass. Cold shoulder hoes, man, I give a bitch a penny. Took a load, sold a bows and bought myself a penny. Heard that I was dirty up and now he can't offend it. Gave my nigga a couple million, now he independent. Gave myself a record deal and I was independent. Cold shoulder, full gold, I don't know you nigga. Young and reckless, rich and wealthy. Say help is wealth, that means I'm deadly. That's why they sweat me. Successful black man with a felony. But what you telling me? Don't hire me, so I bought the company. Bitch ain't shit funny. I'm not Bill Bellamy. They don't wanna see you ballin'. That's what you telling me. I know you niggas see me rollin'. That's what you telling me. Yeah, my diamond's colder. That's what you telling me. Gotta hit you with your cold shoulder. That's what you telling me.
And they'll run it here. And lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. He saw the middle was close.
I come from posted on the block with them hot boys. 7 of us riding on a bike for no fight. A smoker show me how to sit and make the pause. Fun show me never go to sleep, we press on the car. Bitch, what it is, we can talk about it. Skinny nigga pocket, think my bitch got a wide body. Hopping off the jet and I got 20 ranks in every pocket. Get set on fire, niggas die. You try to start jail cells, I was only 12, didn't put enough hood hoes. Trying to come up off you, I grew up with them snake niggas, straight up hating niggas. Bitch, I roll it down, fuck niggas with the sneak, this and I ain't in. Hold on, now let me turn up on us. Your favorite rapper riding on the low. 100 shots in the cutter, we got that Chevy sitting low. And my youngers, they reckless, brawler, hinges up your dope. Shoot that 40, 20 times, they gon' start calling one time. And I remember one time, I think it was in 09. And I can't seem to stop crying. Mama put me on medics, and I never took really real killer. Unapologetic, bitch, we forever stepping. Hit a nigga with that fire. Boomer really slang that I ain't behind it, I copped out his car. Let me talk my shit, matter of fact, check out my Diddy Bob. You out steady running wild, 50 in that 45. Come on, old niggas on that old shit, it's a young nigga time. A bigger picture, bigger difference, it's a young nigga rhyme. Head over water, he say all he do is step with that eye. If that nigga slipping, I can swipe him out the chest with that eye. Big boss, that little nigga with that big talk. Cutter got a big spot, big bill and that stick off. Plus that truck, I rip a nigga best up. Shorty tryna fuck a nigga, she want me to bless her. Cousin killed by spam bill, she don't know we stretched up. Gave somebody to that bitch, now she wanna do something. Corrupted bodies with that dirty, ain't tryna shoot something. Auto Highland Pass 130, bitch, we tryna move something. In the morning was flashing early, I was going through something. Old niggas on that old shit, it's a young nigga time. A bigger picture, bigger difference, it's a young nigga rhyme. Head over water, he say all he do is step with that eye. Kiss that nigga sweeping like it's hard to all the chest with that eye. Big boss, that little nigga with that big talk. Coulda got a big sparkling bill and his stick off. Cause I bet these niggas, I can tell you what your bitch bout. Richer than your daddy with my mom's in a big house.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2.
Free J-Lo, free one time, free Lil CBD, free Lil Runner B, free my Tennessee, free J Money, free Funny, free my crib, Papa, free Lil T.Y., free my daddy, he gon' be alright, free game for life, free my nigga, I got homies in the grave, I got homies in the grave. I'd rather be everybody before I'm judged by 12, full 12 before I tell, take a 38. I'd rather be everybody before I'm judged by 12, full 12 before I tell them crackers burning hell. I got homies in the grave, I got brothers in the pen, I got some that's coming home, I got some that's going in. Try to go to visitation, but they wouldn't let me in. So I only conversation, writing letters with a pen. Wanna see just how you doing, wanna know just how you been. Tell you who your bitch been screwing, checking on your mama and them. Hope you get a second chance with me now since elementary. Oh, one day we meet again, break you out this penitentiary. Cause what's cracking, hope you straight, know you dugging like you should. See your mama yesterday, gave her money for your book. Different day, the same shit, nothing changed on Murder Block. Couple homies hit a lick and got the other homies pop. They got shot up with a K, I got good and bad news. They say Reggio gon' be straight, but slow brew and make it brew. They hit Reggio up at 8, only hit slow brew with 2. Round this time that shit and make, crackhead junkie kill young dude. I seen your stupid baby mama, she still acting like a dot. Always fighting, starting drama, she be fucking with the ops. Ask her why she never write you, why she never help you out. She say you tripping, you don't listen, and your temper always high. But let me tell you about your daughter. Yesterday she tried to walk, every day she getting smarter. Other day she tried to talk. You can't be there like a father, and it's fucking with you mentally. Court appointed lawyer, got my bro half a century. Stressing out my blessing, Lord knows it could be worse. I got niggas in the pen and I got niggas in the dirt. Pray to God to keep my faith, cause right now I'm losing hope. So I'ma pray to the dope, put that faith in my word. I got homies in the grave, I got brothers in the pen, I got some that's coming home, I got some that's going in. Try to go to visitation, but they wouldn't let me in. So I only conversation, writing letters with a pen. Wanna see just how you doing, wanna know just how you been. Tell you who your bitch been screwing, checking on your mama and them. Hope you get a second chance with me now since elementary. Oh, one day we meet again, break you out this penitentiary. I know you worry about me, cause we ain't talking a minute. Don't think a nigga trying to ignore you, I'm just handling business. On my way here, I was going, and they told the lieutenant. Word got back to the warden, and they canceled my visit. I dropped 40 on a lawyer, trying to reduce your sentence. He better than that court appointed, he gon' fight to appeal it. But you gotta stop tripping, I heard they caught you with a phone. And they threw you in the hole, you probably wonder how I know. I missed them days when we was mobbing, we was robbing just for fun. If you was fighting, then we fighting, jump 'em, ain't no one-on-one. Remember clutching at the function, I got locked up with a gun. You went in every nigga pockets and got money for my bun. I know you really miss the streets, but you ain't really missing none. I know this rap shit look cute, but my real life it ain't no fun. Cause right now I'm out of funds, but do he in probation? My little bro on the run, he think he on vacation. My pop's back in the system, he just might die in prison. My mom is co-defendant, so she got locked up with him. He got snitched on by his own sister, she the eyewitness. Now every time I see my blood cousins, I don't even feel it. What them drugs did to my own cousin. Started acting different, cooking drugs with my older brother. Baking soda whipping, serving drugs with my older brother. Till he started sniffing. I think my bro a dick. I tried to put my nigga on and then he ended up stealing. I caught that nigga stealing guns when I was plotting on millions. Leaving him before the son of Father God, please forgive him. I pray to God, cause if I see him, swear to God, I'ma kill him. I got some change, my niggas change. I'm getting changed, they think I'm rich. They want me locked up in the cage. I'm fighting Rico just like Mitch. The only time I wear a suit and tie is at a funeral or a courtroom for trial. I'd rather be carried by people who are just by 12. Or 12 before I say take a 38. I'd rather be carried by people who are just by 12. Or 12 before I tell them back to burning hell. I got homies in the grave. I got brothers in the pen. I got some that's coming home. I got some that's going in. Try to go to visitation, but they wouldn't let me in. So I only conversation, writing letters with a pen. Wanna see just how you doing, wanna know just how you been. Tell you who your bitch been screwing, checking on your mama and them. Hope you get a second chance, we've been out since elementary. Oh, one day we meet again, break you out this penitentiary.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Down just shy of midfield, the 49-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
Someone is about to snap and kill.
Everybody's a suspect. Everybody.
Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionists. New town, new secrets, new liars. Series premiere tonight at 8/7 Central on Freeform.
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Looking to make a Zen night at home even more Zen? Now you can, because Spotify Premium comes with Hulu on us. Enjoy all your favorite songs and playlists, offline and ad-free, along with the podcasts you love. Plus, the movies and shows that everyone's talking about. Listen more, watch more, feel more. Spotify Premium, now with Hulu on us. Hit the banner to get 30 days free while the offer lasts.
The show is back. MLB The Show 19 brings you the best of baseball. Play America's pastime your way with new game modes, expanded team building and player customization, fierce online competition, exciting RPG action, and lightning-fast gameplay. This is more than baseball. This is the show. Click the banner to visit theshow.com for more info and order today.
That flag in the back pocket. They'll break the huddle with and go for it. This is third down.
Give a back shot to a back hurt, back shot. Throwing through the money to my hands hurt, cash. Wanna go on a date, you gotta dance first, yeah. Take it to the paint, I gotta slam first, yeah. She be acting still with the booty, oh God. Feeling like I'm Biggie, rocking cool G, oh God. Drake gon' make you put up that little Uzi, oh God. I don't want no features, niggas groovy, straight up. Answer to the game, quarterback sneak. I was in my feelings, now it's fuck key. Where I let a tip hit that bitch on GP. Smoking gas, nigga, I re-up at the BP. 5'5", she might ride or die. Never tell a lie. We like Bonnie Clyde. Looking at her thigh, like do it come with right. She don't like FaceTime, she'll rather Skype. But I'm out for the night, out for the night, out for the night, out for the night. Yeah, I'm out for the night, out for the night, out for the night, out for the night. Yeah, you working hard, and I see you. I do. And your bills late, and your rent due. Yeah, and you never need a man to defend you. You already pissed off on your menstrual, and you been through, cause he been through, you a star player, and he benched you, in your corner I never go against you, lot of foreign eyes, friends wanna text you. You got off late, and you worked out. You ain't stunned his baby mama cause she burnt out. You got rid of him and made sure that we worked out. So I put 100 racks in your purse now. 5'5", she might rather die. Never tell a lie. We like Bonnie Clyde. Looking at her die. Like do it come with right. She don't like FaceTime, she'll rather Skype. But I'm out for the night. Out for the night. Out for the night. Out for the night. Yeah, I'm out for the night. Out for the night. Out for the night. Out for the night.
They'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front.
What the fuck, man?
Had to take one and just run this shit back. Sailor flame, I know I'm hotter than that. Don't you before, know this deeper than rap. We been up in the cap, ain't no cap. Just bought the block where they didn't want me at. Just threw a fuss right across from the tracks. Try to take my road, but I got the bitch back. My heart in this heart attack. Running this shit to cardiac. Not far from this shit, go to find me at. Walk in my closet, she trying on pieces. She wanna bling, blah, they eating. Up at the top, it's the plot in the scheme. In City of Angels, we watch for the demons. Out of the window, we counting the seasons. We nice enough fun for the kids, gotta feed them. They open piss up without even speaking. It's been some tension, but can't rock the way. The crew roller coaster, the fuck out my way. It will start making sense, I guess, when I get older. For now, cause they cold like ice, it get colder. I run through the HQ by 8 when I go there. Don't break out my wig as a little but sober. Don't mean that I'm slipping and sliding on this. You wanna go out for the night, I'm with it.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I don't care what anyone says. To me, it takes a little bit of intestinal fortitude to call a running play in this down and distance. I mean, you're talking 3rd and 10. And sometimes...
Listen to him, Frank.
I think you catch him in some pass drops, and now you're able to fire back and get some space and create it for your runner and let your blockers get a good...
Got a McLaren with the butterfly dogs. I dropped the top just to let my diamond show. We're trying to put on any, mini, money, mo. I pull up, all the kids screaming, whoa, whoa. They eyes popping, jaws dropping, looking like they saw a ghost. Red dots on the chops, yeah, my nigga, them on go. Left the lot, hit the block, smoke some pot with my bros. Yeah, you know, I'ma get it, and go get some more. Your nigga, bottom of the pot, yeah. Mr. Shopper lot, yeah. I do what you not, yeah. Pockets full of nuts, yeah. My pockets about to pop.
Damn!
Your nigga, bottom of the pot, yeah. Mr. Shopper lot, yeah. I do what you not, yeah. Pockets full of nuts, yeah. My pockets about to pop. Let's go dirty. Don't drink, but I flame darts. No, we ain't the same, my boy. Playing in the foreign truck. AMG bitch talk a point. All my cars make too much noise. You niggas look bitty, boys. You know that I'm with your course. I'm the one who holds the door. This your nigga, bottom of the pot, yeah. Mr. Shopper lot, yeah. I do what you not, yeah. Pockets full of nuts, yeah. My pockets about to pop. This your nigga, bottom of the pot, yeah. Mr. Shopper lot, yeah. I do what you not, yeah. Pockets full of nuts, yeah. My pockets about to pop.
Just couldn't find anyone open for him.
No, not enough time. They hit him and force that incompletion. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
going out here.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an inbound throw to me. I didn't see anything open.
You know that they killing. I run up my money.
I thought he might get outside.
The nigga was stealing. How the nigga
So now third and 10.
the party pull up, we rubbing the knives. We always don't go, you know we don't stop. Cherry on top, I ain't with the beam. My brother, ain't no Charlie. My hoes, they come with this. My bitch, Boosie and me, yeah. He's gonna get this me, little shot, get the buzz.
He gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. It's even 40 yards. They'll throw it out on the final play. He's got it. Packers touchdown. In for the score. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, and maybe we should be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. That little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Kamara. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, here's Kamara. Pushing his way inside the 40. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with fourth down coming up. Here we go with Kamara.
This is where you need to rely on your offensive line, and you tell the person carrying the football, no dilly-dallying around, no trying to hit the home run. Just hit the hole hard and get in there for a first down.
Gone! Detroit!
On first and 10, Schaefer. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's second down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with third and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Schaefer. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Schaefer flushed out right. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No, check. Patriot.
Now a pitch out to Kamara. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are back within a score. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Luntz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, leaves it behind on the spin. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half. and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Hot.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
47's the mic. 47's the mic. I got one. Check.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hot!
back to throw again. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and goal from the 1. They come up in an offset eye. They give it to him running left. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Looking to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he loses the ball the second time.
Come on,
and
man.
the Packers pick it up. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Again, we'll see the pistol here. The quick slant caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Austin Hooper, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Carlson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. What's that word again? Symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
To throw again. Schaefer. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Kamara, and an alley to run. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there out of Kamara. Give him 58 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Schaefer. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And he's got it up and through. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And a throw right sideline is complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down. And it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Good shit,
and he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Damn.
It's a big play that time for the Packers. 42 yards.
Yeah.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you said, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Gun!
Off play action. Schaefer. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw. Schaefer. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now the Packers get set to go. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They're going to look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the three, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to three, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than three, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Schaefer got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Back to throw. Schaefer, he's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Schaefer. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The Saints on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off play action. Schaefer. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And now running right through him. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are back within a score. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Good game, got it. Good game. Eat my fucking supper, bitch.